Good news, everybody. The Biden administration is here, and they're taking action. The White House launched a new relief program. Millions of low income will be able to claim extra financial aid, and this may be worth thousands of dollars for many. The Biden administration has already launched a two-pronged effort to help America's troubled tenants. It's redistributing nearly $700 million in emergency rent relief to the neediest areas and has unveiled a White House blueprint for a renter's Bill of Rights, which is a comprehensive plan for tackling housing and affordability issues. Some experts say this isn't enough, as millions of Americans struggle with the cost of housing. Though rents were down in January for a fifth consecutive month, the average 0.3% decline kept rental prices far above the pre-crisis levels. Today's national median rent is around $1,300, up by a sizable 20% from 2 years ago. Officials are trying to provide relief to 19 million American households, and they are rent burdened by this, and Congress has created an emergency rental assistance program just to help Americans make their rent payments and avoid eviction. During the initial 6 months of this, households have received relief and got an average of $400 to $800 each. This year, the Treasury Department announced it was replenishing the program with $700 million reallocated funds for struggling renters. The money will be distributed through 89 state and local agencies with high demonstrated need, and these funds can cover up to 18 months of rent back, utilities, and moving costs, among other rent-related expenses. The Emergency Rental Assistance Program was the first nationwide eviction prevention program. It helped approximately 1 million people stay in their homes at the height of the crisis, and many people say that the eviction moratorium and emergency rental assistance funds run out. More permanent solutions are needed. The Biden administration has a chance to fix this with a Renter's Bill of Rights to be promoted to the federal agencies. It'll help out people who are in need of money. It'll help out people who are in need of stimulus. But so far, our tax package in Massachusetts is centered around the child and family care credit. And this is for people under 13, people with disabilities, and senior dependents above 65 years old. It combines two interrelated existing benefits while removing the cap on dependents and increasing the benefits too. It helps out many people who are in need of stimulus cash in Massachusetts.
I have been told by workers who work for your company and other rail companies that they are now being asked to do more work with fewer workers, and that includes safety inspections. So well before this disaster in East Palestine, we have been told about the potential safety hazards. Will you make a commitment right now to the American people that you will lead the industry in ending this disaster?
Tax rate? Ronald Reagan was 28% tax rate. You know, that wacko liberal guy, you know? The idea that that's an unreasonable amount, but I'll get into that later. Anyway, it continues to lower costs for families. Building on the work we've already done to lower cost of insulin and other prescription drugs to make health insurance more affordable. It brings down home energy costs, bills for home energy costs. And our plan is a stark contrast to the MAGA Republican plan in Congress, where they're doubling down on the same failed policies of the past that would give special tax breaks to the wealthy, keep the tax breaks that were put in place by the last president, the wealthy tax breaks for big oil, tax breaks for pharma, at the expense of seniors and families. You know, it's kind of a top-down, trickle-down economics that never, ever worked. I know when I grew up, as you've heard me say before, not much trickle-down on my dad's kitchen table. So, you know, my dad used to have an expression. He said, I don't expect the government to solve my problems, but I do expect the government to understand my problems. Not solve them, understand them. Building a budget requires some really...
He refused to activate it.
And it tells you to call this number and give away 6 digits of your Social Security number.
Al says a scammer could use those 6 digits to steal his identity.
And even a cave person can figure out how to do that. So that's unsafe.
Activating the card automatically opens an account at New York Community Bank, which sent this notice saying it does share information.
They're going to get our purchasing history.
So deposits are finally beginning, everybody. The Social Security recipients can expect they receive extra money from their monthly benefits. These new payments will be deposited for millions of Social Security deposits and millions of Social Security beneficiaries. Analysts are also analyzing how the cost of an increase will positively affect you guys that are on Social Security. But first, I want to say that you can win a $50 Amazon gift card if you redeem this code right here. It's an Amazon gift card code, and you just redeem it when you are checking out in the Amazon aisle on Amazon. So it's a $60 Amazon gift card, and it's for free. It's my way of saying thank you to you guys for your support, and also be sure to continue watching more videos, because I'll be announcing more winners and giving more codes out for Amazon gift cards. So be sure to use this Amazon gift card code and redeem it on Amazon. But first of all, alright everybody, SSI recipients are receiving 2 payments this month due to the first day of next month. And now January, falling on a national holiday, it's New Year's Day. The payment on December 30th will be slightly higher than the first payment from early this month, when recipients received $841. It's because the SSA is enacting a cost of living adjustment to monthly benefits, leading to the payments in the new year being 8.7% larger. The December 30th payment will mark the first of 2023 SSI payments due to SSI recipients receiving no payments in January. So, a total of 12 SSI payments are issued by the Social Security Administration each year, so the recipients get one every payment every single month. In 2023, recipients will get between about 2 payments within the same month in April, June, September, and even December, due to the first of the months falling on a weekend or holiday. With the increase, the average benefit check will rise to more than $140 to $2,000 a month of stimulus cash, and compared with a typical benefit of $1,681 in 2022, seniors are receiving $1,800 now more. Plus, seniors lost purchasing power during this year, since the 5.9% COLA they received in 2022 is very well below this year's pre-crisis levels overall. The average Social Security benefit fell short again of inflation by more than $500 this year. As a result, 4 in 10 seniors said they drained their emergency savings just to stay afloat this year. Mary Johnson, the Medicare policy analyst at the Senior Citizens League, said, anytime they go through a loss of buying power, that means they're exhausting other retirement sources, like savings, or maybe even putting more money on credit cards, or they might turn to safety net programs. She added that we have been through a period where retirees are trying to cope and manage, and they have never been through anything like this before. And so the COLA adjustment for 2023 will help seniors who have struggled with surging costs for everything from food to gas. It may take some of them a while to rebuild their emergency savings or to get back on financial ground. But while the COLA increase will be a welcome boost for Social Security's roughly 70 million recipients, there are some implications to be aware of. For instance, the benefits hike can actually result in higher taxes, and according to the SA, single taxpayers who receive more than $25,000 in retirement income need to pay taxes, while the threshold kicks in at around $32,000 for married couples. The average Social Security benefit for 2023 will be below that amount, almost reaching $220,000 per single recipient next year. However, many seniors have other sources of retirement income that could push them above the taxation threshold, especially after accounting for the 8.7% boost from the monthly benefit check. Of course, taxes are dependent on a number of variables, including the standard deduction, which is increasing every single year. Another issue that seniors should be aware of is the impact of their higher Social Security benefits on Medicare premiums. It's mostly an issue that will impact higher income seniors, since Medicare